The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Former NTF-LCAC spokesperson Antonio Parlade Jr. has been appointed as Deputy Director General of the National Security Council. In a statement, Palace spokesman Harry Roque praised Parlade for his service at the armed forces until his retirement. Malacanang is confident that Parlade's military experience will help him contribute to planning and policies on matters of national security. Parlade resigned from the NTF-LCAC in July after lawmakers questioned why the task force designated him as a spokesperson despite being in active military service. The retired general is also notorious for red-tagging personalities and progressive leaders who are critical of the Duterte administration. In other news, some hospitals in the Davao region have put up more makeshift tents as the number of COVID-19 patients continue to rise. Jem Avancenia with the story.
The Davao Regional Medical Center in Tagum City has put up more tents within their compound to accommodate more COVID-19 patients. The hospital, which serves as the main COVID referral facility in Davao del Norte, is already full. Oxygen supply is also an issue.
Mga tertiary hospitals,
dahil puno na yung mga tertiary hospitals, especially in DRMC, may instruction si Governor na ipa-accommodate sa iba't ibang ospital sa probinsya yung mga may moderate cases.
This is also the case in Davao de Oro, where the provincial hospital is barely keeping up with the number of COVID patients. Some of them have been placed in tents and temporary facilities while awaiting vacancies and swab test results. Even non-COVID-19 patients are affected. Leonarda Kitain and her husband, who traveled all the way from Surigao del Sur, have spent 4 days looking for a hospital in the Davao region. Kitain's husband is suffering from severe anemia and badly needs medical attention.
Naglain naman yung lawas.
Sumama na kasi yung pakiramdam niya. Nanghina na siya. 4 na araw na kami naghahanap ng ospital dito.
Based on latest data, total active cases in Davao del Norte is at 1,908, while Davao de Oro has 571. For News 5, Jem Avancenia, we are One News.
We're pausing for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here. We are still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Health Department has revised its COVID-19 bulletin for Wednesday, September 8. More than 5,100 fresh infections were added to the daily case count, which pushed yesterday's tally to over 17,800. At least 41 recoveries were also added, bringing the daily count to more than 20,100. The DOH said the changes are due to technical issues on the COVID Kaya platform, which are currently being addressed. Singapore's vaccination drive has outpaced that of other advanced economies. One way they achieved this was by clamping down on misleading information on vaccines. Bloomberg's Livia Yap tells us more in this quick take.
Singapore, don't wait and see. Better get your shot. Steady from BP.
I'm here at a vaccination center in Singapore. 81% of the population has been vaccinated, and among the elderly, it's even higher at around 84%. So how did Singapore do it? First, by fighting vaccine hesitancy, Singapore clamps down on misleading information hard. It's educating the public through social media and by using its fake news law to shut down false reports. Singapore has also pegged its reopening plan to the level of vaccination, giving the travel-starved nation another incentive to get shots. Next, Singapore put in a lot of effort to persuade the elderly. The government has used a variety of tactics, including videos in different languages, to highlight the risk that elderly face should they contract COVID while unvaccinated. In a city where the old often live alone and have trouble moving around, Singapore has sent mobile vaccination teams and even trucks with loudspeakers to spread the message. Finally, Singapore has made vaccines more readily accessible. As the country obtained more vaccine supplies, it ramped up its delivery infrastructure and also made more clinics as part of its national rollout network.
Singapore is moving into a phase of living with the virus, but the country is ramping up required COVID testing for now and hasn't ruled out reimposing restrictions as infections grow.
All right, let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte said she will not run for a national post in 2022, citing an agreement with her father, President Duterte. Mayor Sara said they agreed that only one of them will run for a major post. The younger Duterte's remarks comes on the back of one faction of the ruling party, PDP Laban, proclaiming her father as its nominee for vice president. The Professional Regulation Commission has canceled the September 2021 physician licensure exam in the NCR, still because of the pandemic. It was initially set from September 11 to 12 and September 18 to 19. The PLE in areas outside of Metro Manila will proceed as scheduled. And the NDRRMC reports that the number of families affected by Tropical Storm Julina has climbed to 20,777 across 6 regions. The agency also confirmed 1 fatality, with 17 others still missing. So far, the tropical cyclone has left 206 million pesos of damage in agriculture and 24.7 million in damage to infrastructure. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.